Hello YouTube, long time no post for me, Atlanta to Dallas Aviation. But today I have an unveiling. Shoot, I forgot what number it was. I think it's unveiling 48, but I'm probably wrong. I'll probably just flash it on the screen once I produce the video and do all that. But I think it's number 48, and I still am looking for a job, so that's why my videos have been a few and far between coming to you. I'm really sorry about that, but I don't get a lot of new models, and I suspect my next new model video may be actually after Christmas, and we're not even quite to Thanksgiving yet. So we will just enjoy this one. I don't think I'll be doing an airport update for November, and maybe not even December. It may be January before I get to the next bank. So we've already done the originators. That was in September, and then we did a Sky Team bank. That was October. Which basically means we have a One World bank to do and a Star Alliance bank to do, and potentially independent bank to do. So those are three banks that I kind of need to cover before I rotate them back out again. So it's going to be I apologize, but it'll probably be a little while before you see another one of those. But I'm working on it, and I will assume that as soon as either my wife or myself get preferably a full-time job with benefits, my videos will get more videos, because I'll be able to relax a little bit and get videos and take time to work on videos. But anyway, so that's a lot of personal stuff, but I wanted to let you know why it's taking me so long, or why you see so few videos from me. It's not that I don't want to do it. I really badly want to do it, and I want to be making some money so I can buy some new models and new buildings and things like that. So more to come on that. But anyway, so today's unveiling, I'm going to have four. Count them. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 models for you today, and we will be presenting them from smallest to largest. And I'm going to go ahead and get into this. So first of all, I'm going to show you the boxes first, because I want to, as you can see, my turntable back here, I want to bring that to the forefront, but I don't want to bring it to the forefront, then push it back to do the next box and then pull it forward. So we're going to do all the boxes first, so you can see what we're going to cover, and then we will bring the turntable forward and we will go over each model. You will watch it as it goes around the turntable, and I will read my usual extras that I usually pull for these unveilings. Alright, so the first one we're going to be doing, and like I said, just the boxes. So the first one we'll be doing, that box fit when I tested it. Okay, here we go. So the first box is Gemini Jet's release. It's the Azul Embraer E195-E2. So that's beautiful, and they're They're 195 E2. They're about to come out with a 190, of course, for the November releases, but this was I can't remember if this is September or October release. But anyway, so this is the third E195 E2 release, if I remember correctly. And this aircraft, so here's the box. You can stop it there if you want to read the inside. The registration for this particular aircraft is going to be Papa Sierra dash Alpha Echo Hotel. All right, and I'm not going to go all the way around the box, but here is the item number. It's Golf Juliet Alpha Zulu Uniform 219er. All right, so that'll be the first one we look at. The second one we'll look at is a NG model. It's from NG Models, and this one I'm pretty sure was probably September. They're running so behind. It's hard for me to keep up with when their releases are. But this one is the new California one on a 737-800. And as you can see, its registration there for the aircraft is November 8653 Alpha. And our item number for this is 58211. So pretty much our standard artwork is great. Love it. So this is basically what the box looks like, and the back looks an awful lot like the front, except with its things about social media and a Boeing product license. So there you go. That will be the second one. The third one is Phoenix Models, and man, I have been waiting a long time for this to get here. I ordered this. Now, I've already had Unveiling models for the other two 767s that were announced at the same time this one was. So that was American and the classic Delta widget. But I finally got the rest of this. So this was a 3-plane order. It was a 737-300 order. It was this one and the other two that I already told you about. So this finishes whatever order number it was. This finishes that order number, so it's good. So here is the 737-300ER in the Battleship Gray livery by United, and we have a very questionable registration number there. We have November 666 Uniform Alpha. So a little bit of devilish fun there. And then our item number is right here, is 04558. If you can read it between me shaking and it being very small. And then this is what the rest of the box looks like. It's not anything super interesting. And then that's the back of the box. Looks exactly like the front of the box. Alright, so that will be the third one we look at. And then finally, we have an Aviation 400, one of my favorites, of course. Alright, one of my favorite model makers. Now granted, several people have done they've done some comparing of the A350-900 and the 777-3, and they don't score as well as the winners, and in some cases they come in third. But they have a lot of other, it's not so bad that some of the extras that you get with Aviation 400 sort of make up for the molds not being quite as good. But anyway, with that said, here is the Aviation 400. It is an American Airlines 787-9 Dreamliner in the current colors, and as you can see, nice and bold, there is November 838 Alpha Alpha as the registration number, and it says art number. But we all use it as item number. So, but the art number there is Alpha Vector 41901, and so this has become basically what the Aviation 400 box looks like. Nothing extremely interesting about this. But anyway, so this is my first Aviation 400 787. I think this is accurate, that have magnetic gear. This is the first one that I've received that has magnetic gear, which is one of those extras that Aviation 400 gives you. So inside the package here, there are the parts that you need to display the model in flight with the gear up inside here, along with a little tool to be able to pull those out if you want to then put the gear in. When we look at it, it will have the gear in. And arguably, many collectors would say, hey, you know what? For the most part, it's nice to have the option to gear up, to put it gear up, but most of us, I think it's safe to say, do gear down. And, you know, I don't necessarily want to pay more to have the option of having gear up or gear down. And I would say it doesn't seem like the price of Aviation 400 has really changed all that much. It's almost like it was sort of expensive to begin with, and they're trying to add extra things on there to justify the price. So I haven't actually seen the price change. I'm probably wrong because I have not done research. But I like that you can do magnetic gear, and the magnetic gear, they're strong, so it's not like you put them in there and they fall out. So they're really strong unless you do something horrible to it. So magnetic gear is great, and to have the option to do it gear up. The other thing, they offer a stand. It's not much of a stand, granted, but it's a stand. And telling you from experience, since I only have one display cabinet, having stands allows me to put more models in my display cabinet without having to get another display cabinet. So I like that there are stands. However, Gemini Jets, I'm not willing to pay $10+ to get a stand. So if Gemini Jets wants to be able to put out even some plastic stands or something, I'll buy a nice cheap plastic stand that's like this. All right, I'll pay, you know, I might pay $3, maybe even bordering on $4 for several of those stands, but not $12 for one single stand. Come on. So that's another thing that comes with Aviation 400 aircraft, on top of extra printed and aerial type details that we'll get to later, because I am quickly running out of time here, so I want to get to the models. All right, and of course I let this go. Darn it. All right, hold on just a second. I let my power source for my turntable to stop, so I gotta turn it back on. All right. Okay, hopefully all that wasn't in the screen. But I am about to pull our first one out. Our E195 by Azul. Ah, wow. All right, well, trying to be very careful there. All right, so we got our E195-E2. Getting close here. All right, I think that is probably good. Let me let it go around once to make sure he stays in frame. Ooh, a little bit. All right. I might be a little bit too close. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm a little bit too close. There we go. All right, that should keep it in frame. All right, so my extra information while you're watching that go around. This is Azul Brazil, basically, and of course this is one of David Neilman's airlines that he started. This particular aircraft was delivered to them on the 23rd of December of 2020. Based on first flight, it's approximately 3.9 years old, and it is currently active. It is powered by two Pratt & Whitney 1921 geared turbofans. And the configuration, seat configuration on this aircraft is 136 coach. All right, so hopefully you've gotten a good look of this one on the turntable. We will take him off and we will move up, which now puts this Southwest 737-800 in the spotlight. And I'll probably have to move out a little bit for this too. I don't know if it's me. If any of y'all have this model, does it actually look like NG got this blue on the tail, which should also be on the normal livery on almost the entire aircraft? It looks like they actually got the blue correct again, because they've been doing, ever since they put out the jet blue, the newest jet blue livery, they've been, I swear they've been using that same blue color for their Southwest releases, and that is just not correct. But this blue looks like the right blue to me. But anyway, all right, so we're going around and around. So Southwest Airlines, this aircraft was delivered to them on the 17th of December of 2014. And based on first flight, it's approximately 9.9 years old, and it is currently active, and it's currently active in this scheme. It is powered by what else but two CFM56-7B27Es. So basically CFM56s. And the seating configuration on this is 175 coach, or economy if you prefer. All right, so we are moving on from Southwest, and we are now moving to the next largest one, which I'm going to have to bring this out a little bit. And let's make sure it stays in the frame here. Sorry, I gotta wait till the tail comes back around to our right as we're looking at the picture to make sure. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. That'll stay in the frame. All right, so the extra information on this one. United Airlines, this aircraft was delivered to them on the 25th of August, 1998. And based on first flight, not first flight for United, but first flight period, it's approximately 26.2 years old, and it is currently active, but not in the Battleship Gray scheme. It is powered by two Pratt & Whitney 4060s, and I couldn't find what the configuration was when it was in this livery, but it is currently an active aircraft. So the current configuration of seats, and I dug and dug and dug, and I think I got the right version here. So this version seating configuration is 46 business class, or what they call Polaris, 22 premium economy, or what they call premium plus, and then 99 economy, which it looked like to me it was not just economy, it was premium plus and whatever their extra legroom economy is different. So, but it looked like 99 a little bit better than just economy. That's version 3 according to seatmaps.com. But it's version 2 according to Seat Guru. So that is the current seating configuration for this aircraft, but was probably not the configuration of this aircraft when it wore this livery. So just keep that in mind. If anyone knows what it actually was when it wore this livery, please let us know in the comments. And talking about the comments, I love reading them, so please make your comments. And if you are enjoying this particular video, please consider leaving a like. And if you like multiple videos of mine, even though they are few and far between right now, please consider subscribing to the channel. All right, now that I said all that, we are going to get to our last airplane for this unveiling, which is this. All right, he's going to take up a lot of room here, so. All right, I think I'm going to have to zoom out some. Let me make sure that wing tips were very close to going off. I might be able to stay right here. This would be nice if I can. Be nice for you too, because it won't get, yeah, all right, great. All right, we can leave it there. So like I said, this is American Airlines, and this is the Aviation 400, and we'll go over this a little bit more. So American Airlines, this aircraft was delivered to them on the 7th of September 2018. And based on first flight, it is approximately 6.2 years old, and it is currently active. And it is powered by two GE NX-1B74/75/P1s. So basically two GE NX engines. And its seating configuration is 30 business class, 21 premium economy, and 234 regular economy. And of course, some of the extra details that you don't get in any other ones, on top of having the magnetic gear. You have the 3D beacon light. There's one on top and there is one on the bottom. I don't know if you can probably see it in the mirror as it comes around here. It would be sort of right where the engines are. So you should be able to see it here. There it is. You should be able to see it right there, right underneath in the mirror. You can see the other one. Alright, so with all that said, that will be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and again, like and subscribe to the channel, please, if you like this video or multiple videos, and please leave a comment and share on your social media. And with that, I bid you farewell and happy collecting.